Hello my beautiful Dolly family. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well, but if not, big hugs to you. Well, it is coffee chat with Leisha time, and today my mug is Maleficent. Yes, I love this mug. Oh, I'm trying to get it to, there we go. Love it so much, and she's my favorite Disney villain. Got me some coffee and creamer in there. And so today on today's coffee chat, we're going to do a name reveal for a certain little miss. We are going to do our awareness shout outs. We're gonna do, I'll shout out a few channels, and I have a topic for us to discuss. So I hope that you stay tuned and join us, and let's get into it. So first and foremost, I want to shout out our awarenesses for the month. I don't know what to call it, you know, but I want to, so I went online and I looked up like what awareness month it is for in November, and there's a whole list, and I'm going to go through them all. And if I go through all of these and something that you have or that you know of is, you know, a day in November or the whole month of November, then please put it down in the comment section below. So it is American Diabetes Month, it's Bladder Health Month, it's Diabetic Eye Disease Month, Lung Cancer Awareness Month, National Epilepsy Awareness Month, National Healthy Skin Month, National Hospice Palliative Care Month, National Stomach Cancer Awareness Month, Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, Prematurity, I think that's what that says, Awareness Month. Transgender Awareness Week is the second week in November. World Pneumonia Day, World Prematurity Day, and Giving Tuesday. The Tuesday after Thanksgiving is apparently Giving Tuesday. So if I pronounced anything wrong, I didn't mean anything by it. I tried my best, and I wanted to just put a little bit of a spotlight on all of those. Yeah, so and like I said, if there's any that I missed, just put it down in the comment section below so that we know. And then hold on just a minute, I was supposed to write notes. Now ask me if I did. No, I didn't. No, that would not be you know, sometimes I'm great. Sometimes I'm like so prepared, and other times I'm like, let's go do a video, and I'm not prepared at all. I was prepared though with the awareness at least, right? So yes. So there are some channels that I want to shout out. And if I don't shout your channel out, if you have a channel, and shout yourself out down in the comments below. Okay. One is, I want to shout out Cuddles by Christina. I always enjoy her content. She's super sweet. I love watching her channel, and so hello Christina. I want to shout out who else? Lisa's Littles. I always appreciate her videos. Hello Lisa, how are you? And oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Yeah, I had a little list. Oh, Susan's Nursery. I wanted to shout out Susan's Nursery, Becca from Becca's Happy Place, and Monica from Southern Reborn Nursery. I want to shout out Crafty Churchy Nursery, Kaleila's Precious Ones, Encrypted Angels Nursery, Rebecca's Cloud Kids, And I'm just trying to put a bunch of channels that you guys know are safe to go to, as far as if you have replicas or authentic kits. These people don't care. You can come to their channel and you can comment, and there are several of us out there. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But what is that? Oh, it's something in my camera. You guys can't see it, but I can. And I'm sitting here going like, what is on my forehead? And it's like a little box that follows me around. Oh my goodness, the markings from that. I'm such a nut. Anyway, there's so many channels. I'm gonna try to every time I do a coffee chat, spout off a list of them, and then put them down in the description box below so you guys can go down and find some channels to watch that you may like, that you know are safe to watch. Yeah. All right, so our first like order of business here, okay, is a name reveal for this beautiful girl. I love this girl, and so a few of you have been a little confused saying she's the Ariana, but she's not the Ariana. She is the Katie. The Ariana doesn't show, her mouth's not as open and doesn't show the teeth, although, you know, I do think they do look similar. But this one is the Katie. I think it's the Katie Marie is what it is. I'm not sure, maybe it's just Katie, but that's what she is. And I have named her, everybody, welcome to Binkies and Blankies Nursery, officially Little Miss Sierra Gill. Yes, say hello. Say hello, aunties and uncles. I'm so happy to be here. I love you all. Yes, she does. She loves everyone. She's super happy to be here. She's gorgeous. She's fitting right in, and she is so lovable. She loves to snuggle. Even though she's a bigger one, she's a snuggle bug. Aren't you, sweet girl? Yeah. Yeah, she does. She's a snuggle bug. And I am having so much fun with her. And all the girls that have recently joined the nursery. Yes, so many girls. So many girls. But I don't care. I love them all so much. So little Miss Sierra is going to sit here and be in the coffee chat with us. She wanted to chill out and hang out with Mom. And she is such a good girl. She's beautiful, and I'm so happy that she's here. Mama Cheryl over at Kylela's Precious Ones sent her to me, and I'm so grateful and so happy to have her. She just makes such a wonderful, beautiful addition to our nursery. Okay guys, so now it's time for the topic of the day. I guess I'm gonna call it topic of the day, right? Some more sips of coffee. By the way, what are you drinking today? Are you drinking coffee, tea, Pepsi, Coke? What you drinking? I was gonna get a Pepsi, but you know, with this being coffee chat with Leisha, I think it's like standard that I have a coffee, or at least like a hot tea, or even a hot chocolate would be, I think, okay. But I made sure to have my coffee this time. Okay, so our topic of the day actually comes from another channel. I recently watched the video, and I was like, it's just a good topic to discuss. And so I'm piggybacking off of Lighthearted Life and Collectibles. She made a video with her beautiful Everly, and she has a child-sized doll, Everly, who I think it's so cool because she has like kind of did this thing where she got an infant and she named it Everly, and then she had it kind of grow up, and now it's like child size. And how she did that is, of course, she got a different baby, and just, you know, someone that looks similar to where they could look like, you know, it was that child growing up. And so this her little girl's name is Everly. She's 4 now, and it's just kind of really neat. I haven't watched, I gotta go back and watch some of her older videos because she's shown pictures of of the doll, you know, like through the evolution of it growing up. But did I say evolution? Is that right? I don't think I said that right. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. And now I'm not going to be able to say it right, even if I tried. So we're just going to leave that there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But just as it grew, and so as this little girl grew, and she's now a beautiful child-sized doll now. She's having so much fun with her. And I think it's kind of a really cool concept to do that. I don't know, I just think it's kind of neat. Especially for those of, not me, I'm not talking about me because I've had children, but maybe if you haven't been able to have children, that would be one way to kind of experience, you know, having a child kind of grow up a little bit, you know, just a little taste of that. I think that's cool. I think it's really neat that she did that. And anyway, so she recently has a video of changing Everly, and she posed the question, has your collecting styles changed? And I was, you know, really, it made me think. So I'm, you know, over here thinking, has it changed? And I'm like, I don't know. At first I was like, oh no. And you guys, if you have watched me, you know it has changed. Okay, so when I first, I'm gonna say I've been collecting Reborns for about a year and a half, right? I'm still a newbie at this, right? I don't care. I don't care. I've been collecting dolls all my life, and honestly, I had realistic dolls as a child too, just not as realistic as they are, of course, now. But I really did like the more realistic looking dolls. I liked all my dolls though, honest to God, I did. I loved all my dolls. The way you see me play and treat my dolls now is how I was when I was a child. My dolls were never tossed aside. They were never, they always had a spot. They always were dressed. They always had their hair done. I wasn't one of those kids who like had naked babies laying around. I always had, my dolls were always very well taken care of because they were always, always had a connection with the dolls. I just have. It's just been, it's a place of joy, and it's a place that I can just escape for a little bit and just be part of, just feeling some joy, you know. And so when I first started collecting the Reborns, now I've been collecting dolls all my life, basically. Honestly, if I just look back at it honestly, there was a brief period where I did have my dolls packed away in an attic, but I still had them. They were wrapped in blankets. They were, you know, still, even though I had them wrapped in blankets in the attic, I still was taking care of them. But when I got them back out, it just brought the joy back. I started collecting porcelain. Okay, I was collecting porcelain dolls for, gosh, a little while. I didn't have a big collection. I just had a select few because I've never had like a big space to put them. So I just had a few. I only have 2 porcelain dolls left. I gave all the, it just wasn't my thing anymore, so I just went ahead and gave them away, except for my 2, I have 2 porcelain Belle dolls that I will keep those forever. And then I started collecting the, it was the Disney animator dolls. I started collecting those. First I got Belle, and I was like, I'm just gonna get Belle, and that's all I'm gonna get. And the next year, because I got Belle for Christmas, the next year, I think I got it for Christmas, the next year they had Anna and Elsa, and I was like, I really need Anna and Elsa, and so I got those for Christmas. And then that went into me collecting the Our Generation and My Life As dolls, and so I started collecting those. And then I got into the Reborns, and it has really took off from there. Now I collect my childhood dolls. I've gotten quite a few of my childhood dolls back from when I had, you know, they're not I do have some of my dolls from my childhood. However, I've had to recollect some that I don't have anymore, but just got, you know, replicas of, if you will. When I first started collecting the Reborns, though, I wasn't sure, because I'd watched a lot of channels, right? I mean, so many channels. There are so many good, great Reborn channels out there. Dolly channels in general, like all Generation, American Girl. I mean, there's just so many vintage dolls, so many wonderful channels out there. So when I first started the Reborn collecting, I wasn't sure if I was going to, how I felt about it. That was really how it was, how I felt about it. My mom ended up passing away. And once she passed away, I was like, you know what? I want a Reborn doll. I want this doll so bad. And I was going to get, honestly, I saw Maddie, the Maddie sculpt first. And I was really wanting to get her, but she was a bigger toddler, you know, kind of doll. And because she had all the hair and everything to me. And so I was like, maybe I should get a small doll first. And so that's how Brooklyn came into, she's the replica Delilah. That's how she came into the nursery. I fell head over heels in love with her as soon as I saw her. That video of me unboxing her is my best video. It's just the best video because it's just pure awe, you know. And then after I got her, like, I got this bug. Then I really wanted to see what the toddler little one was, and so I got Maddie, who's my Maddie sculpt, and then Millie came along, who is the Maggie sculpt, and it's just snowballed after there. I really thought I would only have, besides Brooklyn, okay, my thoughts were I only want open-eyed babies. I don't want sleeping babies. I like the open-eyed babies, except for Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn with all my heart, right? And so for my first authentic baby, I got Beau, and loved him so much. Still love him to death. He's the Logan sculpt from Bountiful Baby. But after him, I fell head over heels in love with the Quinlan kit. And she's a sleeping baby, or he. It could be a she or a he. I know some people have girls, some boys. I actually have two Quinlans now, and they're both my girls. They're my twinnies, my Brinley and Blakely, and I love them so much. They're beautiful babies, absolutely gorgeous. But it's funny how, it's just really funny how it evolved like that. Like from, I only wanted open-eyed babies, right? And then as far as like hair or painted hair or bald hair, I really didn't like I didn't think I had a preference. But then I just got to, okay, so Tori sent me the Laura sculpt that I have been wanting, and she is gorgeous. I don't have that many Baldies in my collection, so I was kind of like, oh, she's a Baldi. Oh my gosh, I have a Baldi. I have Carter and Bear, and now the little Laura sculpt. And I want to say, is that it? Oh, Binky. She's the Avatar baby. She's bald. So I have 4 Baldies in my collection, but most of them either have painted hair or, you know, doll hair, what have you, mohair, synthetic hair, whatever you want to call it. So I was really pleased. I was very pleased to get Laura with a Baldi. I really want to get, I think this Christmas, if I get a baby, like I know I'll get a baby of some kind, but if I get a custom baby, like from Amanda or something, I think I'm going to request it bald because I really like it. I really think it's cute. I think it's just, I don't know, it's just adorable. Anyway, so yeah, so my my collecting style definitely has changed, and I've only been doing this for a year and a half with these kind of dolls. So it's going to be fun to look back, and it's going to be fun to look back and see like next year how things are, you know. And at first I thought I wanted a really small nursery. Like I thought 3, when I had Brooklyn and Addie and Millie, I thought that was all I was going to have. But then I wanted a little boy, so I got Bo, and then I like fell in love with Bryn Lee, and then you guys started sending me babies, and now I love my large nursery. And a lot of you have asked, how do you take care of all the babies? And I do it like I did when I was little. Everybody, you know, I can't look around the room and say, oh my God, that doll hasn't been changed in a year. Everybody has been changed, and I wipe them down. I don't wipe them down a lot because I don't want to, you know, even the factory painted dolls, I don't want to like rub off their painting. But I do try to keep them, like the Q-tips, I take the Q-tips and wipe their eyes out because it gets dusty in there. And if they have open mouths and their ears, their nostrils, you know, you want to keep them clean. So everybody gets a little treatment every so often of a dusting, if you will. My silicones do get baths pretty regularly because they need it. I powder them several times before I bathe them, but then eventually they gotta have a bath to kind of get all the powder buildup, I guess, off and start all over. And then, as you know, like I just yeah, my babies they just mean a lot to me, and I don't really worry about it. I kind of did for a little while. I'm like, oh my gosh, because, you know, everybody was asking, how do you take care of so many babies? And here's the thing too, they're not real, they're dolls. So like, I don't have to feed them. Technically, I don't have to change their diapers, although I like changing their diapers, so I do it. I don't have to feed them. I don't, you know, they're not demanding my attention. So it's a little, you know, a lot easier, a lot easier than a real kid or baby. Yeah, I'm looking around the room like there's not one doll in here, you know. I mean, there's some that I haven't changed in a little bit, but sometimes that's because I really like the outfit and I don't want to change them. So they will still get, like, I do a rotation where I write, I gotta rewrite the list though because I've gotten more babies, and I've already went through both rotations. I had 2 different rotations. I went through both of them, and so I need to redo it, but it's fun. I write down like a rotation. The first rotation was like 4 babies, 3 to 4 babies at a time, and everybody would come to the couch, they would get changed and washed off. Now if I had a busy day, I couldn't do that, but as long as I was going to be home for a good part of the day, I could do it. I could, you know, fit in between doing what else I needed to do. Okay, there it is. Okay, but anyway, and then I went through that, got all through all the babies with that, and then I did a 2 baby a day list, and we got through that. And so I think I like the 2 baby a day better though than the 4 baby because I feel like I could pay a little more attention. Maybe even 3 would be okay. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of how I do it. There are days when I can't, like, I'm so busy that, you know, I can't really pay attention to them. And so there'll be days when I just come in and I'm like, hi guys, I love ya. And that's that, you know. I still got to keep my house clean. I still got errands to run. I still got people to take care of. So I cannot be in here constantly all the time taking care of a baby. Now, that does not mean that a baby's not with me somewhere. Because on days like that, I will grab somebody, whoever I want, and I'll bring them out with me. So I have someone to kind of like hug on. And if I forget to do that, then I just come in here and hug whoever I want to hug. But yeah, so how about you guys? Has your collecting styles changed? And how do you take care of all your babies? Do you have a big or a small collection? Let me know down in the comment section below. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, we are going to sign off. We're going to say goodbye. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. If you keep coming back and you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll get to see more of me. I do have a Flutterfly membership, $4.99 a month. You get extra video, extra pictures, badges and emojis, and it helps me out, and I appreciate that so very much. It helps me keep the channel going. Oh goodness, I've really enjoyed this coffee chat. I hope you guys have too. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to be kind, be gentle, but most importantly be you, because we love you for you, just the way you are. See you next time guys. Bye.